Hi everyone. So I have at the time I'm filming this, a very recent and very upsetting and heartbreaking case to talk to you guys about. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it, the case of Sonya Massey, who was executed by police in her own home. Uh, because I just want to put this out there right now that this upset me so much while I was researching this, and I know you guys don't like it when I curse, but I just have to tell you I'm going to be cursing in this video because of how upset I was when I was researching it. I'm gonna get that mad when I'm talking about it out loud, so I'm just letting you know I'm going to be angry, and we should all be angry that this has even happened. Um, so if you don't know, I'm going to tell you about it. All the links I used for research will be down below, like always, and I just want to go ahead and get into this. So in July of 2024, a 36-year-old mom of two was fatally shot by an Illinois sheriff's deputy. Sonya is lovingly described as a ball of joy, a ball of energy, and her son Malachi recalled how much he loves his mom's cooking. She was so well loved, so what went so wrong? Well, on July 6th, Sonya placed a call to 911 about a possible prowler outside her home in Springfield, Illinois. Two deputies went to the home to investigate. One of them was then Deputy Sean Grayson. There was a dispute between Sonya and Sean about a pot of boiling hot water that she left on the stove. And let's just get into how it goes. So Sean and the other deputy knock a few times until she answers, to which she says, "Please don't hurt me," to Sean. And he says, "Why would I hurt you? You called us." They tell her that they checked the area around her house and that they didn't see anybody, and asked if she needed help with anything else. Sean also asks if she's doing okay mentally, to which she says yes. And she says, quote, "I love y'all, thank y'all," she says as she's closing her door. Deputies ask her if a black SUV in her driveway with a smashed window is hers, to which she says no and that someone brought it there. They then go into her house, where they ask for her name so that they can, quote, "get out of her hair." And the way I'm reading it, if it sounds weird, it's because I'm basically like, in the articles, this is basically how it was written, taken from the body cam footage. I will not be putting the footage because it is quite disturbing. There might be some clips that are not graphic, but I'm just letting you know if it sounds weird why I'm reading it the way I am. But in her kitchen, she moves to her stove where there's a boiling pot and she picks it up. That's when the situation escalates. And she says, "Where are you going?" to the deputies. And "away from your hot steaming water," is Sean's response. To which she says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And I want to make it very clear she does not approach them with the pot, and she stays in her kitchen. So they have moved away from her. I guess they felt like they were gonna get the water on them or whatever, because yeah, that's what they think, I guess. But she does not approach them at all. And Sean says, "You better fucking not. I swear to God, I, I'll fucking shoot you in your fucking face." And he pulls out his gun. To which, this breaks my heart, she says, "Okay, I'm sorry," and she ducks. The second deputy also pulls out a gun. Sean screams, "Drop the fucking pot." That's when 3 gunshots are heard as he continues to yell at her to drop the pot. Just so you know, she let go of the pot when she ducked. So he's screaming at her, still screaming at her. She doesn't even have it in her hand. So emergency personnel is called. The second deputy says he's going to go get his kit, like his medical kit, and Sean says, quote, "Nah, headshot, dude, she's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot," end quote. And I just want to say really quickly, this man's attitude, "Nah, it's a headshot." You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You shot and killed this woman. You shot this woman because of why? She had a pot of boiling water. You're so scared of a pot of boiling water that you screamed at her and then shot her after she had already let it go. And then you have this attitude? Ugh. But he doesn't drop it there. He continues with, yeah, I'm not taking fucking boiling hot water to the fucking head. And then he said, hey, look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. A trained cop, 2 trained cops with guns, and one is such a little bitch boy that he's afraid of hot water. Hey, look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. And it wouldn't have had you not shot her and she dropped the water. She was not approaching you. She even said, I'm sorry. She was not trying to harm you. She was not trying to do anything to you. You immediately thought that she was going to try to assault you. And I don't want to hear bullshit in the comments about how police have such hard jobs. They get attacked so much. You are a trained professional. This is not how you should be acting. But this man, Sean Grayson, is such a little bitch boy who's afraid of potentially getting hot water to the face, which, not even potentially, because she had not moved, that he pulls out a gun, shoots 3 times, one of which is a headshot, which he confirms, and then refuses to get a medical kit to help her because he's just like, she's gonna die anyway. Sean Grayson, I hope you boil alive in hell. I truly hope you boil alive for what the fuck you did. But even after saying this, he then goes to get his medical kit. The second deputy says that they can at least try to stop the blood, and he goes to find a towel and he holds it to Sonya. So the only deputy trying to really do anything is the second deputy, not Sean, who could not be bothered to, help the woman he has just shot in the head. She is blurred in the footage, but you can still see a large pool of blood that can be seen by her head, and she is heard gasping because she's still alive. On his way back inside, Sean asks another deputy who has since arrived if there's anything they can do for her, and when they say no, that's when Sean says that he's not even going to waste his medical stuff on her then. The fucking audacity of this man. I'm not gonna waste it on her. I shot her in the head. Why do we need to waste this on her? Because, motherfucker. That's what you do. The deputy asks him, where's the gun? Like, where's Sonya's gun? Like, where's her weapon? To which Sean says, no, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water. Remember when I told you she did not approach them with it at all? Yeah. So not only is he a little bitch boy, he's a lying bitch boy. Even in the footage, you can see she does not approach them with the boiling water. She does not do it. So he's just lying out of his ass. Sean leaves the house, and then another law enforcement person asks if he's okay, like they're asking Sean if he's okay. And he says, yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy. And then goes to his vehicle. So his partner, the second deputy, I know I did not have a name for the second deputy. I'm sorry, I must have missed it or something. He is inside, a towel to this woman's head, saying we can at least try to stop the blood. We can at least try to help this woman you just shot in the head. He is cleaning up Sean's mess. While Sean is out here just saying, like, yeah, I'm fine. I didn't want boiling water to my head. This bitch that I shot in the head that never approached me, yeah, this bitch is fucking crazy. And then just goes to his vehicle. He is a worthless, lying little bitch boy. So, that second deputy, he stays with Sonya, holding a towel to her head until medical help arrives. Sean never bothers to give her aid. So, Sonya is taken to a hospital where she is declared dead. There was a use of force review conducted by state police that found that Sean did not attempt to de-escalate the situation. They claimed that he was justified in pointing a gun at her, but the shooting was not justified because he advanced toward her and put himself in a position where he could be injured. Like I said, she did not move towards him. He moved towards her. He rang out 3 shots, hit her in the head, She had already dropped the pot. He's still screaming at her to drop the pot. So him thinking that he's going to get this water thrown on him, they were, according to this review, they were justified in pulling out their guns, but he made the mistake of going towards her and putting himself in that situation. He was in the wrong, is basically what they are saying. So the Sangamon County Sheriff, Jack Campbell, said in a statement that Sean was fired because it was clear that he, quote, did not act as trained or in accordance with our standards, end quote. He also said Sonya is dead due to an unjustifiable and reckless decision made by Sean. And Jack, this is a quote from him, he says, Grayson had other options available that he should have used. His actions were inexcusable and do not reflect the values or training of our office. He will now face judgment by the criminal justice system, and he will never again work in law enforcement, end quote. So Ben Crump, the attorney representing the Massey family, has contemplated whether race played a role, and he says, quote, that is the lingering question in our community because many of us looked at that video and said, if it was a white woman, he would not have done this, end quote. And another quote from Ben Crump says, we want equal justice for Sonya Massey. He said it before. Whatever Grayson would be convicted of, or we said it before, whatever Grayson would be convicted of and sentenced to, had it been a white woman, is the same thing we want for this black queen named Sonya Massey, end quote. Sean is currently being charged with the aggravated murder of Sonya. His next scheduled court date is August 26th. At the time I am filming this, I want to say it's August 4th. I'm not sure when this is going to go out because I have so many videos lined up in advance that I am not quite sure. I hope to put it out not long after I am filming it, though. But that is what I have for you on the case of Sonya Massey. Because this is so recent, it's so ongoing, I will likely have updates for you around the end of August, hopefully. I'm not sure what we will find out then. But I think I made how I feel pretty clear in the video. I think Sean Grayson is a lying, vile, disgusting, foul little bitch boy who I hope boils alive in hell. I hope that he gets sentenced to the rest of his life and he has to live in misery for what he did to this wonderful, beautiful woman who just, she called police for protection and instead she was murdered. And that should not be the norm. That should not be okay. And this should not be happening near as often as it is. This is happening way too much that black people and people of color in general, are being murdered by law enforcement. It's not okay, and we don't need to get to a place where it's like, oh, it's happened again? Okay. No, it should never happen again, and unfortunately, it probably will. So much needs to change, and right now my heart is breaking for this family um, that lost a wonderful woman because of Sean Grayson. And he probably does not even feel sorry. And I know that there's probably people out there saying, oh, he did nothing wrong. He was totally justified. He was not. his own his own bosses say he was not justified. You are a trained police officer. You are trained how to de-escalate a situation. It's not like she had a gun. It was a pot of boiling water. You could have gotten out of the way very easily. You did not need to shoot her in the head. What he did was disgusting, and I do not want any bootlickers in my fucking comments trying to justify Sean or any other police officer. I want to make it very clear right now that I don't want you in my comments. My heart goes out to the Massey family. I'm thinking of you, and Sonya seemed like a lovely woman, and she did not deserve this at all, and I just hope that whatever comes of this, it will help you find closure and peace in this, and hopefully she gets justice. But you are in my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for listening to Sonya's story. I will let you know when I have updates. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.